Right. Hopefully less overloading stuff. Right. Raise the curtain. Actually, let's have a look at the controls. So, movement. So it's click to move then. Tab, highlight objects. Inventory, interact, as in pocket inventory, political compass. Okay. Journal on J. So that's going to be where we get all our notes and that. QuickTime event action button. Okay, there's QTEs as well. All right, so tab to highlight things, I inventory, J for journal. Also, I can't exit out. Oh no, back down here. Okay. This is a pre-alpha build of Glasshouse, developed over 3 years in spare time and without any funding. It contains work-in-progress mechanics, placeholder assets, and a rough English localization. The playset does not represent the final product. So I wonder who the devs are, as in where the studio's based.
The spectre haunting the fiefdom of London stock. He's waiting for you to feast on each other before it blooms in a dazzling explosion. This is your last day, Wield. And I am sorry for that.
Is it a little on the loud side? Let's maybe nudge the audio a little bit down to there. Timo Sean Bean! If that's the case, then he's liable to die in the first 10 minutes. Alright, your political compass. Political compass shows you the current political build. As you progress, you can spend points of view in any of the 4 main ideologies. Anarchy automatically increases with your lowest ideology. I mean, if we embrace anarchism, it's like this is going to be some Disco Elysium kind of stuff, right? Your political build shapes your dialogue options and how you interact with the world. So no, it will really, whether we're kind of fascist or communist or things like that, there was that vibe with the dialogue options in Disco, right? Also affects combat. Right. Bureaucratism, holisticism, colonialism, war is a long time ago, even though you were right. You would believe free markets, license, and wrong. Persuasive, smart negotiator, capitalist enforcer. Aggressive, man of action, true conservative. Reasonable, socialist, anti-privatization. Sensible, serial doubter, unapologetic, woke. God. I mean, I feel like a serial doubter, though, is the way to go, right? So, we currently have 7 points to spend, it seems. Let's go with some anti-privatization. The Liz Truss DLC when? I don't know. Can we break the economy in a matter of 10 minutes? Let's be a little bit aggressive. I'm incoherent now. Good. Should we also be woke with this? Enlightened midman. I'm still incoherent. District representative. Okay. I have 0 persuasion, but we're a little bit aggressive. We're reasonable and sensible. Okay. Though anarchism, subversive, collectivist, fourth wall breaker. Actually, if that's the option, I'm fully here for completely breaking the fourth wall. Okay. Can we just pump all the points into that, actually? No. Didn't it say something about, if you have points left over, it will go into anarchism, right? Do we just vote without any point of view and go pure anarchist? We're here for the anarchy. Embrace the chaos. Also, still got overloads. Okay, so if it gets a little twitchy and such, let me know if it, like, frame rate drops through the floor or whatever. Dialogues allow you to talk to people, examine objects, and explore the world. What you say or do will have a lasting consequences. Dialogues can be more than words. Depending on the situation, contain quick time events, puzzles, and resources. Some dialogue choices will be unavailable to you. You might need certain items or specific requirements. The director. There's a spectre haunting the fiefdom of London Stock. Also, there's just something a little bit plasticky about, like, the visuals. I haven't looked. Is this using AI in any of its development? I don't know. For a split second, Wheeled Mayor thought he had seen it. A real one. Sadly, it was nothing more than his own reflection. London Stock has been locked down for 57 days. The mind grows parched when each day feels already lived. Why do I feel like I'm late for something? The choir. You must feed the people. You're the deputy condo chief, Wield. Remember? So yeah, this is quite Disco in the way of, like, we've maybe got different voices in our head type idea. Skip a meal for Tim, and you'll find the dormitory up in flames. You have a journal entry. Golly, am I the chief? This morning I feel like as if I'm in someone else's body. Is that your subtle way of telling us you don't remember where to get rations? Restroom, second floor of your bloody shack. You're really broken, aren't you? At least there's yeah, like this is obviously kind of modeled, kind of actual assets, but like, and some of the I know I got like it from the press kit, like concept art, and that kind of matches that. It was just the clown looking dude, like there was just something a little bit plasticky about the face that is sometimes a telltale sign of like AI art and what have you. Right, let's head on downstairs. Also, can we see our stats now? Act 1. Is there a way of, like, seeing stuff? Basic movement. Left click on the ground. Yeah, that's the setting stuff of it, isn't it? It's that kind of almost steampunky vibe. I think they literally put it on the Steam page as, like, feudalism punk is, like, what they're going for. You can interact with most things. Left click on highlighted objects. The world is full of interesting things. Use tab to highlight what's interactable. In here, our bed. Right, actually, we want to see what we got here. Resume there. Okay, so those points didn't go into it from voting. There was something about a journal. Allows you to keep track of what's happened so far. Wheeled Mayor is lazy, so he doesn't mark every progress in real time. The library, maybe? Contains all the documents, books, and various items you have collected over time. Okay, no. So we can't see that prompt again. I'm sure it said something about, like, if we don't put anything into a point, then it, like, they all default to anarchism, which I kind of want to do. I guess that's not an option. Alright, let's go for that build we did. What was it? It was like warning colonialism, enlightened mid-man. The district representative. That's what we had, wasn't it? Sure. Okay, we'll vote as that. Industrial but corrupt, exactly. Okay, right. What's interactable? There's a bird cage up here. Good Luke's cage has been empty for 3 days. Sooner or later, everyone abandons you. Did I leave the cage open? Crows are sharp, sure, but they can't pick locks. Crafting bench. You can check your knowledge tab to craft items. Knowledge tab is a collection of all crafting recipes you know current time. Ekbuth's naked photo. Pipe junk, sharp junk, wood junk, onion. Select an element on knowledge table. Onion sap. Sorry, onion soup. Tally, bandages, multi-magnetic screwdriver. Yes, nothing's interacting. I guess we need a recipe first before we can do anything. Oh, there you go. Onion soup requires water or beer, maybe. Bandages, cloth, and I have no idea what that is. You're tired. Not from today, but for life. Still so much to do. That's crossed out for some reason. Let's examine the box. The package is from Gavin Industry. You won't be able to open it easily. Gavin Industries are famous for his formidable supplies of glue and adhesive tapes. One of the few privatized companies left in London stock. So that's why we can't do that. I guess I have to have like more strength or something, I guess. Apparently I have a bunch of nails and stuff here. Overalls, wardrobe. Fuck you, I'm beautiful. Mirrors don't lie. Examine left shelf. Undercover, the Percivals. Double click to add to library. Examine the right shelf. Mono Romano. Murder in the Dusk are a thesis. Leaking pipes. It's in the chest. Stash. Your stash is a safe place to store and manage your items. You can drag with right click. Okay, so that's what they're in the stash. Okay, so we can stick those nails in there. Tally, bandages, magnetic. Can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. You know what? We're going to take it with us then. How do I exit out? Packed his bags in case of defeat. During the Kina Journal, the 36th day of Jumonath, in fact, all the citizens of Fief were urged to pack their bags in case of atomic conflict. Let's have a look what's in the bags. We've got some scotch. And extra bandages. And tally, which I presume is maybe like money. No. These bins, this table. There's dust from about 3 centimeters of dust spread across the entire surface. London air Right, we can stick that in the library. The drawers are flowing with ink pens. Every arc to fight a district illiteracy. The factory would offer a pack of pens to all employees. However, there were always more pens than paper. Drawers stuck. Can I use my screwdriver on it? It's not locked. It just seems to be like your beer from yesterday. It would completely absorbed into the wood. Middlemore was the land of Balby. The trees whose wood had extraordinary fireproof abilities due to its high hydration properties. Great for preventing fires at work. Terrible for furniture. Alright, what's in here? Feces packed into large tin can. Sewage system in Winston was shut down in the 2003 cycle following the Great Energy Crisis. Since then, citizens have been required to deliver feces to the fief to contribute to the peat production. Is that bits of wood? That is a bunch of pipe junk. I just double click it to no. Okay, we have to drag. Right, well, let's put you in the stash, I guess. Exit out. Okay. I am trying to WASD move, but that doesn't do anything. Citizens of London Stock, you have nothing to fear. Those liberal pigs haven't got left long to live. Following the approval of the LMA referendum, the Damage Control Brigade intensifies its operations in the inner districts. It will all be fine. The Lundox district will soon cease hostilities. Kofopo's days are numbered. So we have a naked picture of this guy? You're my bitch, you yellow punk. Got it? We'll help. He's trying to kill me. Scene 7A. Expert was beating Wojciech in the living room. Expert's hands were dripping with blood and showed no signs of stopping. Regular day in the office. What the fuck are you doing? No one answered. The air is thick with testosterone. Stop right now. Could fuck a goat and still not get their attention. Say something random. I'm gay. Doesn't seem to work, but good to know. Alright, let's try fighting. I presume, like, literally the glass was supposed to shatter, but, like, that animation's not in there yet. Combat in Glasshouse isn't always about bloodshed. You can talk your opponents out to fighting or attack and give in to violence. Use items from your inventory to gain the advantage. Use the picture. You can use items from your inventory to gain tactical advantage on your opponent. What? No, I took the photo because it said something about can be tactically used in combat to what was it? Like stop an attack or something. All right, then I guess we're attacking. Sometimes violence is the only option. Attack your opponent with your equipped weapon or deal damage and deal damage to their health. Each weapon type has its own unique dice. Stay focused. In combat, you can confirm critical hits and counter your opponents. Just taking lumps out of each other. Okay, I didn't realize we had that as a quick time event. So. He knocked me pipe out of my mouth. Oh, that one. Well, we only need to do 6 more points of damage, right? There we go. Bloody veil, Dustcoat. Did you just kill him? Whoever said the power of speech wounds more than the sword clearly hadn't accounted Wieldner. Nah, he'll be alright. You, mate? I was better off before, but cheers for the help. The high doesn't last long. Better see he's okay. Examine the monument of your triumph. His bitter gaze could only be understood by someone who had known betrayal before. Chosen the art of war. Somewhere in a lavish northern parlour, a figurine chuckles with satisfaction. Beside it with voice stick. You alright, brother? Fuck off. Alright then. Let's... Blood on his face, joint between his lips. He seems pleased with himself. Can I have a drag on that? Sure, but I warn you, this one hits like a train. You feel rehydrated and incredibly motivated to do no evil. What were you fighting over? I kindly tried to express my disapproval of the referendum. He started saying racist shit like that we fuck our sisters where we come from. Classic Egbeth. This lockdown is driving us all crazy. Dustcoat, take it from me. Egbeth broke inside a long time ago. Yeah, he's an idiot, you know that. An idiot you defend far too often. Need a hand getting up? Let me chill down here for a bit. Okay, suit yourself. Good to know I can still do whatever the fuck I want in this house, thanks, Wield. Right, what else we got? Examine. Pneumatic Postal Service. PPTS communicated exclusively within the building itself. During the rifle strike, they proved essential in secretly coordinating the new youth towards the Fucratic coup. We had any messages? It's a message from Flat 26 sent at 16:38 yesterday. I'll stop by tomorrow morning at 4. We'll read the last chapters of Moors in Uniform. Can we talk to him about that? Does that thing trigger? No, nothing new. Okay. Don't have those options. Refined phone. Belongs in a dormitory. That thing belongs in a museum. Honey, bring me back more. Slowly losing it. I feel like we're slowly losing it. And does that mean I can now put that on the gramophone? Well, the music did change slightly. Let's stick stuff in the library. I guess we should have a look at our library as well, shouldn't we? Maybe there is something there we can learn. Just lots and lots of lore. I'm not going to read all of this because it's... Well, I mean, it's 20 past 6. So we've got to get through some stuff, don't we? It's going to be pipes. Yeah. Also, why is that still in our inventory? If we put it on the... Okay, I feel like that might be a bug. We've activated the gramophone. We've still got the record in hand. Wonder if the stash is elsewhere in the house as well, or if it's just in that room. Can I put this back in here? No, we can't get rid of it out of our pocket. Okay. Anything on the chair there? It's on the table. Food? It's cleaning shift, don't worry. Tune into Northern Moor. Stay safe in the dark times. We will win. What's in the box? Aha! So yes, it does move around with us, essentially. Fine, we'll put the record in there. Yeah, this said, can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. So I guess we couldn't destabilize him. Howard's running out. My dances tiredly. It's starving. Your flesh can barely feel it. Am I disappointing the fire? It'll forgive you eventually. Right, does that mean I can pick up some firewood? No. Lots of onions. Can I stack onions? Yes, I can. Well, we do know how to make onion soup, presuming we've got the other ingredients. You and Egbert would have massacred everything. Okay. Let's try the stairs. Oh, I guess I can put that onion in there, can't I? More nails. When we go the anarchist route, I guess that this means we can make some either the baseball bat with the nails in it, or it's pipe bombs or something. So it does feel like the implication is like Big Brother watching. That there's definitely going to be a rebellion or something like that. So whether we're at the forefront of it or not, I don't know. Wardrobe full of women's work uniforms. After 17 cycles, the smell remains, as does the pain. Belly mortar, London Scotch. Is empty. Was it the Scotch that was for the onion soup? Was it a bottle of some sort? The referendum. Knowledge book. Lockpick. Okay. New knowledge discovered. And something for the library. Okay, so there are the equivalent of skill books type idea. Okay, that's another radio we can tune. We'll leave through there. Spherical map. Series of invoices. Some sharp junk. Anything in the globe? Claims it's a basin. What the views are from, like, up there. Terrible. Alright. Egbert's room. He's locked it. Reflect on your frustration. Now let's just leave. What about this one? Wojtek's workbench was flooded with brushes and sombre colours. Oh, right. Well, yeah, 100% we'll just take his stuff. Oh, it's 20... No, 25 is... Gavin Glue. Many paintings. Denationalization and Decentralization, Volume 7. I feel like I need to catch up, though. Is this how to roll a joint or joinery? As in, like, woodworking. Let's have a look. That's a... let's just read all the books. How do we see the workbench thing again? Not on here. Okay, I guess we need to walk up to a workbench to actually do that. Long rolling papers. Well, that might be necessary for rolling a joint then. Little magical and illegal greenhouse. 2 cycles ago, experts found out and he reported him to the DCB. That day, 3 vassals stormed into Wojtek's room but found nothing. Luckily, Argo was at the window when he saw the patrol approaching the dormitory. So Egbert is also a rat. He snitched on his roommate. You should steal a few plants strictly for medicinal purposes, of course. Right, I guess there's not much else in here. Oh, actually, is that a workbench I can utilize? No. I guess it'd have to be back in my room. In the latrine. Restroom handle? Right, well, I guess we can't do much else up here. Egbert warned you to screw the storage room handle in properly. Brass handle plate rests gently on 4 M3 screws. Nothing a multi-magnetic screwdriver can't handle. Well, we have one of those. The handle snaps in. Oh, more stuff. So far, this is a game all about rooting through lockers and collecting stuff. Yep, more stuff. How high can we stack our stuff? Apparently there's... the end of every quint, the DCB delivers rations. Every quint, the rations got smaller. 7 Russian parcels and 5 apartments left. 7 tenants to be fed. Alright, I need to move something around. Okay, I need to go exit out. We'll come back here in a moment. What's in the washing machine? It's never worked. Anybody making gin in the bathtub? Also, there's onions growing on the pipes. Limescale and hair everywhere. How can you be the leader of all of us if you can't even manage your own bathroom? Oh, we can actually see through the wall, is that? I guess so. No interaction available. But I want to take a shit, liar. Okay. Game's calling us out. Right. Guess we can head back downstairs. Put a bunch of stuff in the chest here. Like additional nails, wood, sharp bits, pipes, and then we need to go and grab that. Those rations, didn't we? Then we had to deliver them to a specific apartment, I think it said. How do we get to the other apartment buildings? We came through here, didn't we? Nope, this is outside. Okay, J for journal, wasn't it? Must remember to retrieve a few rations from the restroom and see them conveyed to the apartments. 29, 27, 26, 25, 24. Are we number 28 then? Okay. No, this is 27. Barely a second after knocking, a weak, ill voice came through the crack. Has the food arrived by any chance? Tim had a fast metabolism. He could think of nothing except fattening himself up. Furthermore, he loved to peer through the peephole in the door. A voyeur, a gossip would say. About the rations. Listen, comrade, today I really don't feel well. It's just my skin and bone. Could you give me 2? Give you 15 tallies. Take the bribe, become a real leader. Let's back out. Was it? There is 5 there, and we got 5 rations, didn't we? So we can. Is it 1 each? No, we got 6. Okay, right. So he's apparently a chunky boy, but wants 2. So I guess we check on other people. So that we're flat 28, 29. Hands up where I can see them. The fuck are you, a liberal? I'm not selling my house, you got that? Hildebrand was getting senile, one of those harmless old people who pissed on Yellow's doorsteps. That rifle's a pre-war artifact, like shit can that thing fire anymore. I'm your neighbour. The barrel of the rifle stopped trembling, was trained on Wildermir's head. Ah, bollocks! Godwin's been dead for years! Godwin's my father and I'm his son. Who are you? I'm Fitzroy, Bold Buckler. Fitzroy was a patron of the military class and one of the 5 founding fathers of London stock. He led the rifle strike on the Royal Palace in 1828, armed with rifle and buckler shield. He died in an honourable death, burned at the stake. No good was there to save him. No god. What do you want from me, you swine? Let's joke. I'm here to give you your rations. Take it easy, and show me your dick first. He's not trying to get on with you. He just wants to check you're circumcised, like those from de-oil. Do I have to? If you don't show me your dick, I'll kill you. Different circumstances, that would be a compliment. Fine, I guess we're just flopping it out here. With that toy gun, you couldn't even conquer a tavern. Puts his rifle down. Right, good choice, little soldier. Right. I only came here to deliver an Uber meal. Wait, has he gone in here? I guess so. What's... Preparing for the worst. Oh, okay, this is his sandbag wall, is it? That's the... that? Okay. So was that flashing? No, it's just that. Okay. Did you want the food? Here's confused. All good? The look of 1,000 warriors became that of a bewildered young boy. Oh, youngster, is it? Cunting copper. My head is exploding. Everything's alright. Everything is alright. War is out at our gates, comrade. Do not underestimate the oil. Those goat fucking spiritists are insidious. Of course, did you know that they prey They amputate their left arm, then fuck their goats. In that order? Exactly, young man. Do you not find it ridiculous to love the sky? You did scare me when you pointed a gun at it. Well, at least I'm more vigorous than my bloody pecker. Right, the rations. About time. There you go. The old man gets one. Though I guess, being senile, we could probably have pretended we delivered. Observe dormitory. Okay. Herdman loved keeping watch over the neighborhood. What's on the horizon? Black and straw-colored smoke columns slashed across the leaden sky. Yellow is cool. Oh wait, there's a pub. You know those chimney sweeps who are always gather outside the Golden Crow pub? Their dress code for some reason requires at least yellow pants and a ribbon or a cap. If you pay attention, they're always surrounded by women. Yellow gets you laid. People start revolutions to get laid. Right. Dormitory 71A. Beauregard isn't grilling onions. Strange. Morning scent of Beauregard's grilled sweat was legendary. An imposing statue of Juno has watched over Winston for more than 150 cycles. That day, however, her face was veiled in smoke and from the warring districts. The streets were nearly deserted. They seem to have lost all their purpose. Now they're free to piss wherever you want. Okay, right. Was there anything else in here? The radio. Route 3 is... there's a dead squirrel in the pan. Right. And a rifle on the wall. Oh, youngster, hands off that! Collection of notes on squirrel anatomy and radio frequency science. We'd love to say we're surprised, but... Oi, who said you could snoop through my stuff? Alright, well, we'll leave him be. Right, let's not get shot. I'll show our willy to old men. I guess we'll be able to get up onto the roof with that eventually? Right. So we delivered one of 6. Right. Somebody wanted a double ration, but I'm guessing there's going to be like a starving family that will probably be more beneficial to give the rations to. No answer. Put your here to the keyhole. They did say there was some mistakes with the English localization, didn't they? Dormitory rounds? No answer. No one respects your authority. You should tell McKenna, the real authority. No crying, no family fight. Only the Carolyn playing notes. Honey, bring me... Okay, so possibly 3 in there. Apparently I'm coughing up something that's wiggling on the ground, apparently. Oh no, it's his pipe. Every quint, your blood turns darker than the one before. I know I'm dying. You decided what you'll pass on to your comrades when its time comes? Okay. So what would the... so these are going to relate to our points in our various convictions. Political. Cog, light bulb, eye, flag. I don't know. Would fain leave a better fief unto my comrades. The monument to doubt. Every government ought to fear its own people. Yeah, let's go with that. New POV is unlocked. Okay, then. Let's have a look. So it's just an additional point. Okay. Oh, we got some cloth and some more tally. The ladders. Argo was supposed to fix the leaks last quint. Small feet treading on broken glass. Who is it? Siga, Lady of Glass. She's believed herself to be made of glass and as such was scared of shattering. To keep her shards together, she had a habit of sinking methamphetamine cocktails on doctor's orders, of course. About the rations. You all good? Wall is creaking last night. Wasn't the wind. Talking about apartment 26? Look, I looked behind the wallpaper. There's nothing there. You understand? Saying the walls fell? I've seen behind the wallpaper. The Argo's pipes go all the way through the way underground, where God is. Since when did they move God to the lower floors? Of course, I've have it seen to that you have your bricks replaced. Crows have stopped their singing. I hope that there is no hope left. Journal update. Speaking of which, have you got any coagulant to give me? Egbert uses it only to stop his nosebleeds. You want to steal some coagulant from Egbert? Why? Small bony fingers tap rhythmically on the doorpost. I finished my meds. I need more glue. Do me a favor and I'll lift a weight off your shoulders. This one really does feel like a side quest. But today we're main characters. Who gives a shit? Alright, we've got to go steal some coagulant, apparently. So, glue that binds us. Siga asked us to get some coagulant from one of her customary psychotropic concoctions. Egbert is hiding it somewhere in his chambers. Flat 24 is McKenna. Argo and Isabel. So there should be at least 2 people. So that makes sense for 2 rations there. Is this 24? 24. Here we go. Weird, is that you? Aye. What are your daft codfish for? Get in. Right, stop rooting around. McKenna stores the dormitory complaints in this nightstand. Almost all of them were written by Egbert and Tim. Kenna's baked her legendary onion cookies. Condo chief. Her advanced cycles made her a role model for the district community. Once a close friend of Godwin, Wildmir's father, McKenna grew to become a mother figure to the deputy condo chief. What should I do? Do if someone tries to bribe me for extra rations? Shove a boot in his mouth and then report it to me. I'll even give him mine. All good, Chief? What was that chaos on the upper floors? Don't tell me they beat each other up again. She looks more tired than usual. It's all under control. Emma will be here with for tea very soon. I don't want problems, understood? We must be a model dormitory or forget those extra rations. Of course, comrade. Good. About the rations, yes? Thank you, comrade. Alright. Okay, stores dormitory. Oh, no. I accidentally clicked on that again. I didn't mean to. Right. Is there anything else down here we can interact with? Whatever this is. Energy department. Lots of pipes. Can I not stack more pipes? There you go. Is that coal? Bags of coal destined for the dormitory engine room. We're not allowed in there. Is this the engine room? Pressure doors that were created in the early 900s. Only feudal operators or DCP vassals had access to it. Lock consists of simple circular brass slot used for inserting a pressure modulator. Sign reads, access restricted to feudal operators. Contact malfunction department via FPTS for assistance. Alright, well, let's leave that be then. So what's that? Replica white flag raised by the Death Nation of Balderson. Apparently we can smash the glass. No, we'll leave that be. Examine. Any notes? No. Same as before. Oh, is that the door to out? Okay, let's... You know what? We'll deliver 3 to this. That leaves me with how many? Only 1, actually. Though it did say give him a boot, and then the old lady downstairs was going to maybe give up her rations for them. Fuck it, let's... Three rations and postbox. Right, let's go see if we can get into Ekbeth's room and find some drugs. Oh, they've moved. Let's stash things like the pipes, the cloth, and no, not the rations. Yeah, that's it. Right. Nobody seems to have moved in there. Oh, here we go. Ekbeth? Is there a problem? You seen my bird? Good Luke? No, haven't seen it, and I sincerely hope he's not shitting around the house again. Alright, well, let's go raid his room, if we can. Oh no, this is my one. His was upstairs, wasn't it?
Hmm?
Hey, old man, what's up? You see my bird? Good loot? No, man. Damn crow. Right. Can we get into his room? Reflect on our frustration. If everything belongs to everyone, then you have the right to enter his room. You're the fucking deputy condo chief. No piece of wood or flesh can shut you itself out in front of you. Feel overwhelming pathological urge to pick the lock. Which we can't do. Because we're unskilled in doing so. So I'm not sure how we're getting the drugs. Unless we can, like, talk him out of it. Let's do all the dialogue options. Democracy has a right to defend itself. Aren't you afraid of military weapons in civilian zones? Not if you're on the right side of the barrel. Well said, comrade. Some people would throw words like peace and warmongers, but they forgot that this democracy was built on the corpses of the last one. Blimey, I won't feel guilty for defending the legacy of the Founding Fathers. Kofo Po? Right, is there any options for... I guess reading? Faded Comrades, Sigmar by Jamie. Right. How can we get his keys to his room? Is there anything on the table? That's just going to say about the cleaning again, isn't it? Yeah, cleaning shift. I'm not sure what we can do next to get into his room to get the coagulants so we can maybe finish off our deliveries? Can't squeeze through that gap apparently. Is there something on the table here? Did I not check this table? I must have. Apparently we're allowed to just relax. We reckon. There's gotta be something we missed, right? Right. Squeeze through a window or something. We didn't check out all the paintings, but I doubt there's going to be anything for that. The globe was Egbeth's. No. Well, I'm not sure. Also, it is 5 to 7, and I'm getting rather peckish. So, unless anybody has any ideas, let's. I guess we go back outside. Maybe if we give Tim a kicking. Apparently, that was an option. About the rations. Yeah, no more. Violent pounding on the doorpost, broken by silence. I'm dying to eat, Weald. Tim will avenge the wrong done to him. Well, sure. Feel as grumpy as you like. I am... Wait a minute. Yes, no, we can make a lockpick. We got a book for it. We got a book about lockpicking. Right, we've got to go back to our room. To the workbench. Come on. Apparently, I can't go into my room. Wait, there you go. This was the workbench, yes. Lockpick requires... Oh, well, that's fine. We definitely got this covered. Can I guess we just grab all of it and we'll just make lots of lockpicks, I guess. And what do we need for a joint? I guess that goes there. Some herb and the rollies. Alright. Right, we have a lockpick. Let's go try breaking into Egbeth's room. Which is definitely going to be a skill check. It's going to be a quick time event. It's anything like the lockpicking in Fallout, or maybe? Let's use lockpick. Just the 3, okay. Right, in we go. What's he got on the table? Table's neat and clean. His rigor is annoying. Misregret. Sure. Faded comrade. Well, he did mention that one. Workbench was a graveyard of impossible distances and faded objects. Accustomed to writing down thoughts and motivational phrases on little scraps of paper. Trust in the means of production. Fuck you, voice deck. The end justifies the means. By Juno's breast. How many did he write? Right. You're his best friend, or maybe the only one. You have every right to do this. Was DeVoe right? DeVoe was wrong. More exercise. It's not my fault. I deserve the promotion of Deputy Condo Chief. This is personal. Right. Overflowing with ink pens. Nothing important. Smaller than it seems on the outside. There's a false bottom. You notice 4 small bolts. The edge of the wooden plate. Alright, well we have a screwdriver. Coagulant. And some bandages. Right, let's go deliver that to the girl upstairs? Downstairs? Downstairs, wasn't it? Not sure how coagulant is a substitute for methamphetamine, but hey, whatever floats a boat. You all good? Was it about the rations? Coagulant, there we go. Deliver 1 coagulant. Small gift. Tool belt for the weary shoulders. Thank you for your gift of glue. I'll fix everything. Somehow it sounded like a farewell. She didn't want the food? Alright, well, I guess Tim does get to eat then. Trade. Okay, so he's a trader. Word around. Edgar didn't cry today. We should celebrate. Alright. Well, anyway. It is 7 o'clock. And I need food. But yeah, this is like the first look at, well, Glasshouse. It's got a very Disco Elysium vibe to it. So if you dig that and similar games, then, yeah, it might be one worth checking out. You can try out this playtest by just going to Steam and, you know, signing up sort of thing. But we will head on back to the main. There you go, yes. And yeah, intriguing. It feels a little clunky. Definitely, obviously, as it states, there is some work to be done on the kind of localization and such. There was just a few kind of like errors in like kind of the description kind of things, but very little actually. I'll be intrigued to see if there is going to be any kind of VO stuff added in. But yeah, I guess the caveat is like this is going to be one that requires a lot of reading. If you're not into that kind of thing, then it's maybe a skip. But otherwise, yeah, worth keeping an eye on, certainly. But yeah, that was Glasshouse, and that's us done for the day.